Some of the contributing factors to the homeless crisis in the 1980s really revolve around the devolution of institutions. We had hundreds of institutions across the nation that were closed down. Urban sprawl, where we saw people were moving across the county. Also, I-205 bridge was built, and so it meant that people were interested in living in East County more so than ever before.
Our homelessness problem seemed to be more and more noticeable, and it was affecting families in a way that had perhaps historically not been seen in the Vancouver, Clark County area. So all this led to a study that lasted about a year and a half, and they produced a report.
This particular document, published in 1989, created the foundation for the work of the Council for the Homeless. In 1990, we hired our first executive director and laid out a sensible plan for moving forward.
The key agencies were the City of Vancouver, Clark County, and the Vancouver Housing Authority. They came together in the late 80s to talk about homelessness, and therefore they created the Council for the Homeless.
We are here to serve the community. We are here to make sure that as few people as possible in our community experience homelessness, and then they experience it for the shortest amount of time.
The key drivers of the Council for the Homeless include the ability to collect data through our HMIS system, the ability to collaborate and coordinate shelters, the ability to be the coordinated entry and bring on the different housing programs in the community. In everything that we do, we approach it from a collaborative base. We want to make sure that we are doing it in partnership, not only with our core founders, but also with the different agencies, the grassroots entities, as well as the people who are experiencing homelessness.
They're providing shelter. They are providing assistance to try to keep families from losing their home. And that's why I'm part of the council any way that I can. It's nice to see an agency do what they say they're going to do.
Advocacy is incredibly important to the work that we do. When we look at preventing and ending homelessness, we know that there's many policy changes that need to occur. And so we spend a good amount of time talking to our local elected officials at the state and the federal and the local level. When we talk about the focus area of leadership, our primary focus is recognizing that it's important to meet the basic needs of individuals, but if we're truly going to reduce those who are experiencing homelessness, we have to move people to safe, stable, permanent housing. The Housing Initiative LLC is a mission-driven affordable housing agency that focuses on building new affordable homes for people who are experiencing homelessness. The first affordable home complex is the Pacific. The Pacific is an 18-unit apartment home complex, and it serves people with behavioral health challenges who will be moving out of homelessness.
One of the most exciting things that we've been doing recently is our efforts around diversion, a program that moves people quickly into permanent housing, hopefully bypassing the shelter system. We have learned that getting people into permanent housing quickly is the best solution for long-term success. We're the hub for a large network of service providers in the community. People come to us first.
We've been a model for other areas of the country, and that's something I think this organization will continue to do as long as it exists.
My hopes are that in reflecting on the strengths and the learning that have come during the last 30 years, that we will have the courage to go forward with ever more sophisticated and attentive programs